Hold on. Oh shoot. Is that better? I don't know if it is. If it's what's the word? You know what? I remember and I need to. But anyway, so collective. What is good in the food? I know I'm looking ravishingly gorgeous. I al- I always do. Actually, I can take. Yeah, I'll take this off for a minute. Good old neck fan. This is, especially if you're riding a bike. So that means you can get on with the ride and not have to worry about anything else. All right, collective. Who's with me from a well anticipated break? Aren't you thinking, oh, High Priestess, you had brazen the last time we seen you, but now you're just looking ravishing. You can't help what comes natural, I suppose. Yeah, somebody's fighting. I mean, they can't fight their collective no more, but hey, you can do invisible fist pumps if you want. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, Walking on Sunshine. Yeah. I can't remember who sings it. I'm walking on sunshine. Well, is it well or yeah? Well or yeah? And does it feel good? Yeah. All right now. And does it feel good? It does actually. But for some of these people, collective, I doubt it very much. Yeah, stay. Oh, yeah. So let's see. What's in collective energy? Ain't it the first? Hold on. Isn't it the first? Oh, it is. Pinch bounce the first of the month. No returns. Pinch punch the first of the month. No returns. Right. Spreads. What's the energy? Ooh, that was quick. Now you get some people that want to be like, oh, I even think this, and look what came out, guys. Look what came out, collective. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Do not play with the divine individuals, okay? Do not play. Do not play. Like I am effing said, don't play. Okay. So yeah. All right, let me just say this. Ace of Swords in your upright, that is, as well as the helping hand of the Most High, is also truths being revealed. In a reverse would mean that somebody's living in a lie or spreading lies. So for those that have been doing negative energy work to affect people's appearance, to affect their how they look, how they perceive themselves. So some of you, you've been doing spells to make people be overweight. Either end of the scale, doesn't really matter. Hear the bells? Thank you. So, ooh, a star is born, and you can tell the fake and the phony collective because literally, yeah, this is what these people are like, yeah. Yeah, some people don't like the truth. They just pretend to want the truth, yeah. But see, when you're telling the truth, listen, metaphorically speaking, that shit licks you like a wrecking ball. And the first sign of of their guilt is the defensive stand that they take. They just go ballistic. Do you understand? They think if they make a lot of noise, that's going to deflect from their guilt. What it is the conscience, the guilt, the backfire, the karma is yamming them from the inside out. Rightly so. These are people that hate the fact that you are a star. Something they could never be. I say this and I'll say it again. Some of you well know, once you realize though, or get to understand how the universe works, some of us chose this karmic path. Do you understand? But at some point, it's up to the individual whether or not to keep on that karmic path or to ascend. Now, these are people that have come back many, many times and still did the same dumb shit. Make it make sense. You can't. Anyway, and then you have those that have ended up in karmic situations or being born into a karmic bloodline, i.e., toxic family. Do you understand? That was made the scapegoat. So you was born to heal your bloodline, but your family decided, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll make this BITCH a sacrifice. And they mad. You see, when the truth hits the ears of those that don't believe, what happens? You run. Run. You just that's the problem. You can't handle the truth. People that choose to live in their own delusions, it is what it is, collective. Let them stay there. You're not here to make anybody believe. Do you understand? At the end of the day, whatever information you divulge to these people is up to them how they choose to utilize it. But in 9 times out of 10, these people want to demonize it, weaponize it. And the worst is the ones that hide behind the Bible. Oh, yes, we praise the Lord. Oh, yes, I go to church every weekend. And you're asking the covenant with whatever pastor is taking that service. That's a fact. Okay? The church, I don't care what anybody said, the church was created to keep our people from ascending to their highest self. Do you understand me? It was created to kind of keep you housed in, to stop you from reaching heights that you probably never thought reachable. In a good way, but you get my drift, innit? Let me give you an example. I'm just turn off a minute, it's a bit loud, isn't it? I met a lady the other day who said that she knew my family and she remembered me from when I was a child. She said, oh, I remember you from Sunday school. Well, I didn't recognize this lady because obviously she's of a greater age than myself. I didn't recognize her though, but just how she spoke, it felt familiar. But what triggered it for me was, don't get me wrong, as nice and sweet as she sounded, yeah, don't get it twisted. They are the biggest wolves in sheep's clothing, let me tell you, because how rude this old binster was. Listen, let me be very clear. The old me would have verbally assassinated her on the spot. Do you understand me? But I held my tongue and let this woman talk. But when she was like, as every time you go to speak, now if you say that you're off the church, you're meant to be humble. Just like how I be quiet whilst you speak your whatever you have to say, you're supposed to respect that and give me my time to speak what I have to say. But every time we're going to speak, she kept saying to me, I'm not finished yet. Shut up. Be quiet. But it was the way she was doing it. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, if I ever grab your finger, it's curtains for you. But I didn't. So when she went, if you're going to bring something for somebody, you should bring something for everybody. Then I had to say to her, let me tell you something. And one, you're not my mother. Number two, you can't tell me what I can and can't, what I should and shouldn't buy and give to who and who I don't want to. Make it make sense. She didn't like that. Tough, because you're not my mother. You never gave birth to me. End of. Even my mother couldn't tell me to do that. Make it make sense. If I choose to give someone a present because they assisted me with something that was for my greater good, I was just returning the favor. I know they liked a certain thing, so I bought that. And I presented it to them. So you cannot tell everybody, oh, well, you should have bought a whole box and give them to everybody in the room. I don't know everybody in the room. It is what it is. Do you understand me? Make it make sense. Oh, then she went, oh, that's the godly thing to do. Bitch, God never told you to be an idiot. Yes, be kind, be humble, be generous, But there's nowhere in that Bible that says be stupid or be gullible. If you can find that section, I'll gladly see it. But yeah, they're just mad that a lot of us are out in the forefront. Page of Swords. Do you know I'm laughing? Okay. Somebody has some type of how what I call it you could say delayed gratitude, and I mean this in the most respectful way. And I say this because Seven of Cups is like choices and option, things that you, I don't know, things that may have looked like a good option in the beginning, but turned out not to be a good option. Or shit, in the case of you went into something blindly, hoping that this ill-gotten gain would propel you to where you want to be. No, boo boo. So someone's been delayed about certain choices, or their options are being delayed. So they don't have, like, how can I articulate this? They don't have the pick of the litter. So this is clearly like, this is what's being exposed. This is the truth, obviously. So those of us that have taken our rightful spot, don't get me wrong, if you're a male or female, you know, you put it where it needs to fit. But what I'm trying to say is, some of you may have spoken up and warned certain individuals about not so much making certain connections, but indulging and involving yourself with certain collaborations that from the outside looked like it was going to yield some great return. Oh no, boo boo. All you did is limit your options. Point blank period. I can't sugarcoat any other way. You just limited your own option. So you bound yourself to the dumbass choices that you made. No one forced you, no one held your hand behind your back. For some of these people, collective, I really don't give a damn. It is what it is, yeah? They jumped at the chance. For some of these people, you didn't even have to bring a suggestion to them. They was already making a suggestion themselves. Do you understand me? It's like two evil minds meet at once. Some of these people, yeah, they was approached, but then there's a few of you people out there, yeah, that took that first step. You took the initiative and you took that first step yourself. You didn't even wait to get asked. Do you understand me? So that tells me those of you that are harboring like ill resentment towards others, do you know what I mean? Because whatever you were shown at the time, you took it for gospel, if that makes any sense. So you submitted to whatever has been shown to you. And those of us that said like, nah, we didn't sign up for this. Do you understand me? And we kept searching. Do you understand? Until we got to the other side, basically. Now you want to be mad. Make it make sense. But you did everything in your power to stop people from having any options. So all the shit you did to others is now being done to you and you don't like it. Oh well. Oh well. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. So that tells me there was always going to be a positive outcome in favor of the collective. Page of Wands. So this tells me Page is someone younger. So this is something where a lot of you collective have been, whether you was aware of it or not, you may have known what you was going for, but couldn't understand why or what led to these things. And I'll be honest with you, collective, this is what I'm being told. It was the closest people to you that were your enemies. And what these people would do is they would negatively whisper in your ear and make out like, listen, anybody good that came around you that genuinely supported you and supported your growth and elevation, they'd be the ones saying to you like, oh, this person's done this or this person. Listen, just lying to you in your ears to get you to turn away from that person. Do you understand me? Or cut them off. And if you didn't listen, they would do some type of energetic work to make it happen. So because they've been trying to puppet your whole existence, they feel that now that you've broken the cord, the spell's broken, they don't have that power no more. So they've resorted to more nefarious means. And it still hasn't worked. Do you understand? It's like when you say kids should be seen and not heard. but I have a right to be speak, and I have the right to be heard. So I'm talking about people, because I know this happened before my time, but I'm just saying people that grew up in that generation. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's closest people to you. That was the time they knew who he was. They knew. Cause just like how you get intuitive nudges, so do they. In fact, they probably had a lot of intuitive nudges screaming at them. Do you understand? But they still chose to stay on that dark path. And for some of you, back to what I was saying before, you did warn certain individuals about aligning themselves with certain things out of materialism. So again, pages is like that's like these are people that are of all old ages, let's just say that, but they act like childs. They act like petulant kids. Just like the lady I was telling you about in my group where I went to, and she was like trying to like talk over me, and like I'm talking like this, but she's trying to shout above my decibels. And I'm thinking to myself, this lady's just really trying to trigger me. And I actually found that quite amusing at first until she tried to put her hand in my face. And it's like, lady, don't touch me. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that finger, also your hand. I don't care how old you are. You understand? Once you cross that line and you overstep someone's boundaries, and you've been told multiple times, you cannot pick and choose how someone chooses to react towards your disrespect. Do you understand? Period. We know who we are, we know what we stand for. And we have nothing to do with the karmic bloodline that we was born into. Death, yeah. But some of you collective, you could kind of call it like a physical death because it feels like a physical death. Because it's literally like when you come to the realization that everything that you've been told or everything that you knew or you believed was the truth was in fact a big old dirty lie. I think that is the hardest, not just the hardest pill to swallow, it's also very painful. So then you think to yourself that you may have acted or changed things in your life on the word or say so of someone else that you may have put on a pedestal or you've seen as some type of authority figure, and really and truly there was nothing but the devil in disguise. Ooh, collective, I'm so sorry. Look. As I was saying that, what's on the bottom of the deck? What is on the bottom of the deck? What is on the bottom of the deck? Can you tell me what is on the bottom of the deck? Can you tell me? Yeah, the devil. And as I said this, I was thinking, if he's ever on the bottom of the pile, there he is. It's like, even when you come to the realization that you lived amongst a bunch of devils, I mean, the fact that we had to, or we was guided to, and that's after a lot of us have had to heal from the trauma of our childhood that was perpetuated on. So it's not from the choices we took, it's things that was done to us and around us that was out of our control. And with a lot of these families is what they would do is they would push all that malicious, all that malice onto one person and make them like the wheelie bin for their karma and their bad choices and the dumb shit that they did. It's not on. Not on. So yeah, there's been a death put to that now. Oh damn. So this tells me this is someone that walks around like holier than thou. Do you know what this question strikes me off? This could be, now don't get me wrong, it says empress, but it could still be a male. It could just be someone, a man that's kind of more in their feminine energy. And to me, it makes no difference. As long as you know who you are and you stand on who you are, who gives a damn about what anybody thinks? It's not about what anybody thinks. Do you understand me? Because they ain't got to live you. Do you understand me? They ain't paying your bills, they ain't clothing your back. They ain't stroking your ego. and ain't took him to bed at night either. So why should their opinions mean shit? But basically, this is just a harlot. It could be a family member. It could be someone. I get someone that was close to you. So you know when you get like your little so-called best friends in school. This is what I'm seeing. Your so-called best friends in school, and it's like you try to prove your loyalty by maybe wearing your hairstyle the same, dressing the same, even talking and acting the same. This is what I get from this. So this is someone that I don't really get they're an empress. This is someone that's a fake empress. But everything that an empress is supposed to stand for, they are the opposite to that. And from what I can see and what I can gather, they've been people that are being exposed, whether it's male or female, are being exposed. For those that's these people are in your family members or in your not even so much family or in your bloodline. Let me just say the truth will set you free. But I get that where they've been doing this for so long, or they've had people deceive for so long, it's like they really want to believe, or they've convinced themselves in believing this falsity, this untruth, this blatant lie about themselves. Do you understand? Yeah. They were determined. And the thing about it, yeah, these are people, it's in the upright. So it's like this, yo, this empress in the reverse is someone that would, let me just say they act like they're better than. And that could be in any aspect. Whether that be the fact that you're different shades from each other, maybe. One of you may have had like hair like this, and the other one may have had, I don't know, brown and ginger hair. Do you know what I mean? But this is someone that's always wanted what you had, or always wanted the type of relationship you had, or just always wanted to be like you. That's what they're secretly thinking in their mind, but at the same time, what they're displaying is something else. So this could explain why a lot of people lash out unjustifiably, if that makes any sense. Like say for instance you're having a conversation about something minor, and for the fact that you're right about what you're saying, because you can both be right, you can agree to disagree. Do you understand me? When it's a thing where someone, say for instance someone's wronged you, or just family members wronged you, or how can I say, you've caught this person trying to get it on with your partner, whether it's current or ex. This is this person. I kind of get someone that doesn't mind sloppy leftovers, but I like to do it whilst you're with that individual. That's what I get from that. Because this is something that they've never experienced. So whatever perception that they had in previous partnerships, they was always judging their relationships by what you had going on, which doesn't make any sense. Do you understand? How does that make you better? It doesn't. It just means you're spending too much time focusing on the wrong shit that's not serving you any purpose. And for a lot of these people, I can guarantee they probably lost their marbles over the same type of characteristic. Especially when you're not paying them any mind. They thought they was worthy of some type of King of Cups. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. Why am I thinking of that song 269? The goose drunk wine, the much you could back on the sweet Caroline, the line broke, the monkey got choked on the old Devon in the Liverpool. I don't know why I'm thinking of that song. Spirit, why is this song coming? I have no idea why this song is popping in my head, but yeah. Or maybe this is something that you may have used to sing this little nursery rhyme with. If you recollect or if you remember any of these little things, I don't know why I'm hearing that. That's a bit weird. But yeah, 6 and 2 and 9. 6 wands in the reverse. That's not good. So whatever that's what I'm saying. Whatever you was doing, you wasn't successful. You was unsuccessful. So you could kind of say that this is the type of person that they have to win. But the way I see it is, no matter what you do in life, nobody that's like extremely successful or was always successful. I can guarantee you they may have failed or lost a couple of times. It is what it is. Do you understand? But you just go back to the drawing board, write that off. Do you understand? And continue moving forward. You do is note it down as what not to do. Do you understand? And that you just kind of build up that discernment in sense to be consistent or consistently successful. So what it was trying to do, this is about money. Money and stat is always the same thing, in it. So they must have thought that by having someone else deemed unstable, or how can I say, not so much codependent, but someone that can't manage or even be resourceful. Excuse me, can I have a pentacle? That's like a pit out. 2 pentacles, that's balance. So either someone wanted you to be unsuccessful at these things, or the attempt that they was making, their karma is for them to now not be successful. Because it's in the reverse, so that tells me whatever you was expecting success with, whatever it was you was doing, no, you've gained nothing. You will continue to gain nothing. If you continue on this path, all I'm seeing is, like I said, it's picking up speed and like a momentum. You know, like a, I don't know what I'm seeing this, like a ball rolling, like a snowball rolling down a hill. I know this person is, there'll be multiple of those images. So I don't know, it will like, how can I say, it will pertain to a part of their life, whether it be like your finances, your love life, how successful you are, where your heart postures at. And I'm actually seeing this thing rolling down the hill. And each one of these characteristics is getting scooped up, scooped up. He's not missing nothing. And this is this person. This is this person. And it doesn't have to be one person. It could be multiple individuals with this mindset. I mean, I've seen it. So it's literally like whatever you wished someone else not to have because you wanted it for yourself, now they're going to get it all. Double that as well by the looks of things. And for some of you, you may be noticing it already. You may be noticing not so much people are paying more attention to you, like you're being noticed more. People are engaging with you more. For some of you, you may even have been, not proposition, what's the word? What's the word when someone kind of asked you to like pursue you type thing, but yeah, but before they've never shown any interest, but now all of a sudden it's like they can't get you off their mind. It's weird. I don't know if you've noticed that collective, or even things like I've noticed it, especially around here as well, because you need to get a certain neighbors that are very to their self. You could deem it as a bit biased. It's like they don't think someone of our ethnic minority should be living in an area like this, kind of thing. Not realizing, I guarantee it was my ancestors that built this shit in the first place. Just saying. So yeah, this is what I see here. Whoever this person or persons are, yeah, I don't think they want you. I think they're realizing now. You might not have been aware before, but they're kind of literally like a light bulb moment that they was responsible, or the group of them was responsible for a lot of things you experienced throughout your time, basically. And through every bad situation, this person was the common denominator. They was always there. But I noticed when there was anything good or anything exciting or successful, this person's quiet like a mouse. Do you understand? Ain't got nothing to say. And that's quite sad that people are like that. But it is what it is. Yeah. So they want to know if you're aware of their lies and deceit and their hidden agenda and their dirty dealings. You know, when you get people that believe that they know you. So they would like to reveal things to you at a certain time specifically to get the worst reaction or the worst response from you. But collector, let me enlighten you. When you give them zero acknowledgement, ooh, do you know how powerful that is? Because remember, for these people to do the things they're doing, they must have been involved in other shit similar to this. Do you understand? For why they was already perceiving your reaction. Do you understand? Why are the reason why would they want to perceive your action? Unless they had a part or they was full aware of other things you endured in the past. And I guarantee you this person was in the mix somewhere along the lines. That's how that shit always goes. Yeah. It's like if you're like a what you call it, like a verbal person, you're gonna speak it and have it out and challenge it, be like, oh, why did you do X, Y, Z? That's they know you that have a person. So what they would do is do things deliberately that they know are gonna hurt you to your core, only to get a negative response out of you. Do you understand? It's like the more negative your response would be, it's like the more excited they get. So this is very sick and twisted, quite unwell individuals. Because if you can gain pleasure at the pain and misery of someone else, knowing that you played a hand in it, yeah, I'm afraid to tell you, you're quite perverse and sadistic, actually. But yet, though, you present yourself as, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Or you present yourself as, oh, I'm the better sibling. Or you present yourself as holier than thou. Funny that. But anyway, collective, it is what it is. Oh, yes. Come on, spirit. Okay. So whatever this is, yeah, that's fast movement. Did a die pull cards and this was in the reverse. Money, money, money. It ain't funny when you ain't got none. Money, money, money. It ain't funny when you get caught up. You get caught up for lying and forging. When you force someone to take the chair, you're going to jail. I didn't joke. Yeah, I told you again, that pinnacle dance on the bottom just a minute ago. So, there's the infinity signs up here. They kind of knew, not that they wanted to. They would never admit this, but they kind of knew. I guarantee they had a gut feeling. You got to think, if you can overcome everything else, why could you not? Why would this not be a dog walk? Is what I'm getting. I remember one is fire. So what I'm getting is people are trying to fight you for what's rightfully yours. They're trying to fight you for what's been left to you. They're trying to fight you to be you. I wonder why they would do that. I mean, think about it, collective. With all the humiliation rituals and smear campaigns and lies and slander, if you're such this diabolical, energetic being, why would they be trying so hard to impersonate you? Make it make sense. So it's not really weighing up. Does that make any sense? So that tells me this goes a lot deeper than a lot of us realized. And it's coming in fast. Somebody's fired up, amped up. Like I'm hearing someone say, "Oh, I'm out." Make it make sense. It's literally like they're out. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know why. They're trying to prove their lies to be truth, or they're trying to prove everything they've been saying to be truth. But the only thing that they're proving is you karmic individuals have never changed. You might have gotten more convincing your lies and your deflection. Do you understand? But your actions have always remained the same. Now, from where I'm coming from, that does not scream growth at all. So that's probably why you go on copying other people. Literally, it must be. Because if you was really of this stature, you would never be indulging in things that you've been indulging in. Do you understand me? Or indulging in certain gossip. When you gossip and you lie and you slander others, that's still a form of spiral. Did you know that? It's like a Chinese whisper of lies. It's funny how like lies always coming like really like quiet in someone's ear, but yet the truth stands bold. Like, bitch, here I am. What's good? Do you understand? But lies would never be. How can I say? Confronted face to face. It always got to be secretly done behind your back. Chinese whispers. Do you understand? It's not weighing up, boo boo. Not weighing up. It's literally like you're trying to keep somebody from being the best of who they can be or reaching their highest potential because of your own lack of, or because you chose to um, succumb to whatever barrier was put on your limitations. Do you understand me? But that's you. Make it make sense. It never would. But either way, whatever it is, you cannot steal what's rightfully ours. Make it make sense. Knight of Pentacles is an eventual positive outcome. Ace of Pentacles, that's the highest pentacle in the deck. So these are people, excuse me, these are people that can no longer steal your blessings, steal your abundance, do you understand? And impersonate you. It's like, why am I seeing like, how can I say this? You know, when people's been spoon fed lies and fabrication, like dressed up however it's dressed up. And for some people, if they don't see the individual for a while, they will believe that. That makes any sense. Not realizing that the person that's been lied and slandered, yeah, is just keeping her head down doing them. So when you actually pop back out on the scene, oh, I thought you was gone. Funny that, isn't it? This could be like over, I don't know, 8 years, 8 decades, 8 seasons back to back. Or maybe they did this for like 8 full moons. That's the thing. You can steal somebody's energy, but you can't steal their soul, their energetic signature, or the impact that they leave. Do you understand? Never judge a book by its cover. You see, when you look at somebody or you judge their, I don't know, their quiet, reserved nature as, oh, that's a pushover. I write the person with my little finger. That's just the same as saying like a deceitful mind makes great for a soft behind. And I never heard that word before, but yeah, that just sounds a bit weird. But yeah, you get my drift though with this one, innit? And I see that this happens in all over. And it's funny how the universe has ways of bringing you into contact, into connection with. I mean, when I say like-minded, I mean individuals that have experienced the same things that you have. If that makes any sense. You may have been thinking that you're the only one. No, you're wrong. The only difference is, in the most respectful way possible, gracefully, a small few of you were strong enough to make it out. If that makes any sense. In the sense of, I get it, because I used to do the exact same thing where you may have used some type of crutch, whether it be, I don't know, alcohol, illicit substances, food, gambling, going to the casino, or maybe even something lustful. It's like everybody has their own little coping mechanisms, what I want to say. Some of you probably experience most of them, but the fact remains is you got through the other side, whereas I'm in for the ones that didn't. Whether that be people in your bloodline or even people you'd encountered over the years. Some of you may have had the only real friends that was actually real friends that are not here. But you know, while they were here, they definitely had your back. Definitely had your back. And it's quite sad that it's weird when you see, especially people that have been through certain traumas, it's literally like society knows what you crave the most. But at the same time, if you're not aware and you don't have discernment, you will be tricked into um making some type of communion with someone that's not got your best interests at heart, or people that were sent into your life at your demise or to be your demise, basically. And those that know what I'm talking about, catch my drift. Doesn't need no explanation. Yeah, and these are the ones that unfortunately are not here. So you think to yourself, why they would be now in life? Yeah, look at that. This to me is like beginnings and endings. Isn't it upwards? That's a good thing. So for you, collective, things are just beginning for you. How can I say? It's like a more than a new start. It's like a new everything. A new energy, a new you, an upgraded, elevated you, as well as a healed you. That's what I want to say. Or else, that's what I'm saying. The things that would have triggered you like that before don't phase you. Literally. And the ones behind this, they know who they are. So we're not going to give them any clout. I know that's what they're dying for. We're not going to give them any clout. I just shot. You saw me shuffle the cards, yeah? So this could be people that are now behind the scenes fighting. So it's literally like the ones that were trying to fight against you are now fighting against the same people they was collaborating with against you. And I kind of sense that maybe it's because a lot of these people was lied to. Oh, they was all told the same false narrative. So it's clearly it's got to come from, say for instance, it's got to come from something more than just like, I don't know, like it can't be just neighbors or your old friend groups. No, 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 no. It's got to be a lot closer to home for people to actually compartmentalize and believe that, yeah, but if that person's saying that, of course, who would know him better other than these people with the title Family? Come on now. What they didn't realize was while they was picking and choosing who they was going to target next, believing that people was unaware. Nah, a few of us wasn't. A few of us wasn't. So you could say they want to fight you in their mind, but they would never come to you face to face. They're too cowardly to do that. They'd rather pay someone else to do that. Do you understand? And make sure that they got front row seats. But that's never going to happen. Do you understand? That's never going to happen. Because the fact that they're being watched, all eyes on them. Is that a Tupac song? Oh. A Star is Born. Yeah. Look at that. So collective, you've been crowned the Ten of Pentacles. The fact that you managed to stay at the Nine of Pentacles speaks for itself. So this tells me, how can I say, this is like a gift for more of the bad relationships. The relationship that wasn't equally yoked, where, how can I say, people were just taking, and never giving back. Do you understand? And the fact that you didn't harbor no animosity or no resentment, that's why you're here now. I'm gonna say that's why you're here now. Think about it. Think about when you see people that for how many decades maybe still harping on about the same betrayal or even marriage betrayal, and they've let that dictate the rest of their life. Do you understand me? That's just a quicker way to your grave, I'm being honest with you. As hard as it seems, it's much easier to just let it go, let the universe have it. Do you understand? Just release it. I know there's a lot of people, I know what you're saying. A lot of you are sat there saying to yourselves, damn, why didn't I think of that? Or damn, why didn't I do that before? Some of you's wondering how comes things could have been over a decade ago, but it's still having some type of effect or impact in your life currently because you choose to hold on to it. That doesn't work. Take it from me. It doesn't work. Unless you want to end up with, I don't know, a laundry list of different ailments, it's not worth it. Let it go. Let it go. And it's these kind of things that people will use as a catalyst to then go on and do this to people that are not responsible for their hurt. Do you understand? So they will deliberately go on and hurting innocent people just because you chose not to heal from your hurt. But the funny thing is, everybody would have gotten little warning signs or little red flags. The minute you start to take responsibility for what you choose to ignore or overlook, shit will get easier. Do you understand? But when you don't acknowledge it or refuse to admit it, when it's just like literally slapping you in the face, that's what you're just going to do. It's going to keep putting the same shit in front of you. Do you understand? until you either get that lesson, heal, and move forward. It's going to keep perpetuating the same shit, the same shit. And if you stay in that same low frequency mind state of resentment and, oh, so and so did this, so you're just going to go on and target and attack anybody that reminds you of this individual. It doesn't work like that. And the universe ain't going to back that. The only thing that's going to do is make your life harder and probably age you like 20, 30 years. Literally. Because I've seen people that are almost half my age. And I just assumed they was my age. And when they told me their age, like, my jaw just dropped. Like, but then I won't say anything. I don't do tearing people down. That's a waste of energy. But yeah, some people are just like that. And even though they know that it's not going to do them anything, it's like they just can't help themselves. So whatever, do I see is whatever demons you've allowed inside your vessel because of the frequency you chose to stay in for too long, that's on you. You understand? I just heard self-inflicted. Some people, a lot of you people self-inflicted the shit you're experiencing now. If that makes any sense. But yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So if someone was trying to like put your light out or steal your star, or even like put a veil over it. Yeah. It's literally like the world is putting you center stage. That's kind of like what it feels. It literally feels like there's just loads of lights. There's just spotlights everywhere around you. You're just on some big stage. You can hear people in the audience, but you can't physically see them. It's literally like you're in the spotlight. I'm actually seeing someone like standing there squinting. You do that, you put your hand up to block the light from your eyes. And this is what they try to dim. It's like they get a thrill. They get like a adrenaline boost out of causing someone else to feel the way they feel, which doesn't make any sense. If we wasn't responsible for what you're going through, what you're feeling, then what right do you think you have to perpetrate that on someone else? Even when you advise people, they do the same. It's like they're mad at you for giving them some advice about to help themselves. Make it make sense. They want to get angry at that. So the divine doesn't really take time on people like that. And the people that are willing and that have taken steps to move forward and do the right thing or do the work, then yeah. People's hoping to use some type of past connection as like a way in. Nah. Page of Cups offers some type of happy news about for some of you it could be either something or someone from your childhood. I kind of get someone that you haven't seen for a long. Ooh. Look at that, we've got the Ten of Cups in the upright with that. Oh, I told you. What was I just saying about certain people that use their status to make people feel as though, oh, well, anything coming off my tongue is gospel, when in actual fact, you have the tongue of a snake, Hierophant in reverse. And I just said to you, yeah, when you lie and you slander someone else, that's still a form of spell work, yeah? This is someone that's not of honor. This is someone that's not, they may pretend to be traditional and hide behind whatever corporation they're involved with. Nay, they're in the reverse. Or they use this, how can I say, to make themselves seem more believable. So I don't know who else is waking up to this fact, but let's just say is people want to fight. People want to fight. I don't know if there's been a lot of, if with this full moon, if there's been like an increase in attacks and stuff like that, or just people being like angry and just triggered like that. I know I've noticed it. Eight of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, it would mean that you now know how to abandon what doesn't serve you or walk away from things that are not for your highest good. So this tells me these people in the reverse, they didn't heed the warning. Again, they must have believed that in their little groups that it mean that they were stronger. That's just a personification of people's codependency. It's like you need someone else's validation to validate yourself. That's weak. Nah, collective have never been that. We never will be that. It's literally, I don't know, I deserve it. It's literally like you're now, or you've already come to the realization that it's like people will have their own perception on of what evil looks like. And people always think back to like movies where you will see the boogeyman coming. You're now seeing that sometimes these individuals come wearing the title of parent or sibling or grandparent. Do you understand? And that's probably why a lot of us, how can I say, may have taken things for even longer. If that was like a stranger off the street, do you understand? You would have just cut that off. So that's where I go back to saying when you've been filled that rubbish about family first and all, what is it you can't cut off your family? How can you say that when it's the same family that you can't trust or can't be trusted, clearly? So why would you want to waste the next how many decades of your life going around the multiverse with the same old bullshit from the same old people that clearly, categorically have shown they will never change? If anything, they will waste more time on how to be more smarter at deceiving. Do you understand me? Or keeping you in some type of illusion because it benefits them. They hate the fact that you're breaking the mold. It's like these are people that, because they chose not to have any dreams, goals, or aspirations, they don't want to see you do this. They don't want to see you do anything bigger than what they've done. That doesn't make any sense. And who else would people believe? Of course, the ones come with wearing the same title. As sad as it is. And clearly with the harmful universes is telling you these people were never of honor. They're not traditional. They just pretend that or they portray that to the outside world. I don't know why this keeps popping up. And it's like they like to keep it within those walls or keep it contained. So if you speak out, that makes you enemy number one. Well, guess what? I'd rather be enemy number one and stand on my truth. Do you understand? Than be fake and phony. Yeah, temperance on the bottom again. Mm-hmm. These are people that hate to see you shine. Oh, damn. Oh, shoot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, this one was already there, and it was this one, this one, and this one. So whatever choice you made, and that's the thing. You see, when you take those dirty deals, you're under their illusion. Once you agree with something, and you don't know what kind of agenda that they have, of course, that's the biggest trick in the book. It's gonna seem as though, yeah, we're on the up and up. That was an illusion. Do you understand me? So you all fell for this illusion, and you knuckle down on 10 to do this shit. And now your ass is grass because our judgment is here on these people that was in devil energy, or this sounds mad, or the devil is these people's judgment. And if it is, it's literally like the universe saying, I wash my hands of these people. It is what it is. Do you understand? It's literally like your ancestors, your spirit guides is turning their back. Literally turning their back. So that success was short lived. So Queen of Wands with the judgment, do you know what that gives me? Remember, Wands is fire, so this is like someone who talks a lot of shit. Just maybe how they present themselves. But everything what a Queen of Wands is meant to embody, they don't. They just pretend to. And that was only short lived because then when the real person, when the real Queen of Wands steps into the picture or steps into the spotlight and has all the aspects and characteristics of a Queen of Wands in the upright, yeah, you work tirelessly to try and eliminate this person or tarnish this person with the brush that you naturally embody. These are some really vile, really grimy individuals. But yet they want to present themselves first thing on Sunday or Saturday morning in the church. This is something that you cannot pay to wash away. There's a word. Is it tarnished? Like not like stuck like chuck. You know when you do something or you have a characteristic, sorry, that you cannot change. Or you want people to believe that, oh, I'm a changed person, I've grown. Yeah. Most of you that have actually done the work are not out here trying to prove that you've done the work. People will see that from how you move, ultimately. So as these people are trying to pay people to believe them or pay people to keep quiet, oh, he was paying people for support. Like, oh, if you did this and gone on with this and back me up on this, yeah, I'll give you this amount. Literally. Or, oh, I'll pay your bills. Have you got a car? I'll pay your car note. Have you got any debt? I'll pay it off for you too. Yeah. Of course, always. But that comes at a price. There's limits on this. So if you want to keep this thing going or gain anything more, you have to give a little bit more to get a little bit. It's like you got to give a whole lot to get breadcrumbs. Literally. And it's just sad that people do this. So for those of you that are on the right path, that is your spiritual. You have that spiritual authority to call judgment on any given situation. It doesn't always have to pertain to you. It could just be something that you have knowledge about, or something that you may have observed yourself, or even issues you may have spoke on yourself. But it is what it is, literally. And a lot of these people are feeling the wrath of it, but they're never going to admit it though. It's like they're more, how can I say? It's like they're more hell bent on denying the truth and allowing people, not even allowing people, allowing themselves to stay in their own delusions of illusion, or illusions of delusion, when the truth is just coming like back to back to back to back to back to back. Do you understand? Because some of these people is going to be put in their face to a point of is unrefutable. So a lot of these people are probably in denial. Angry in denial is what I'm getting. 3 ones on the bottom. So you know what they're probably saying? No, but it happened. It worked before. Or it's worked for all this many times. Or it worked on so and so. Why wouldn't it work on this person? You see, these people, they are predictable. 10 times out of 10, they'll stick to what's worked best for them in however many paths to go. Do you understand? Until it stops working. Then it's a problem. Oh, I put that back in the deck because I had it fell out just a minute ago, and lo and behold, it comes out in the reverse. So what I get is, again, if someone's in the rightful position, the rightful place, listen, no amount of paying practitioners, no amount of spell work you do is going to change that. So this changes in the reverse. Or if you people were trying to do things nefarious to keep being in the falsified position that you put yourself in order to stay there, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Or I could say it hasn't worked. And I do have I'm going to get them out in here actually. Told you. What I'm seeing, look, temperance on the bottom again. It's literally like, I don't know what I mean. Is this like the chosen one's season? Like survival of the fittest, isn't it? The difference is, although shit was rigged against us, yeah, we still penetrated. So something good, or something that may have been lost or stolen or taken is being returned back to you. Now I want to see what's beneath all of this madness. Then I'll get out the true coin deck. This is what lies beneath. Oh damn! And I literally just opened the cards. And look what was on the bottom. I literally just opened the deck. Look what was on the bottom. So this is. Why was there one card? See what I mean? Do you know what? I've just bought this deck. I kid you not. I literally came like 2 days ago. So that tells me this is someone that may not have their promise. Basically. Or someone that makes promises that they know for when they got no intention of keeping. heard that one before. Yeah, maybe some people may have been recording you. Look, I was just shuffling, yeah, I kid you not, and look what come out. Look what was hanging out the bottom of the deck. You see that? Yeah. And it's literally the wrong way around as well. Madness. Let me just sort that out. Hold on. That is weird. I kid you not, I promise you, I just bought these cards here. Just opened them. And already there's cards back to front. That's clearly a sign. So, Spirit, let me know what these what's being hidden that the collective needs to know. What's being hidden that the collective... Oh, damn. And I've been saying this as well, you know. Collective. Oh, shit. Game over. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. Trouble. Do you know what this makes me think of? No disrespect, but is somebody avoiding like having some type of checkup? Somebody out there, or somebody, there's like a few of you. You know something's going on with downstairs, and it doesn't matter how much you ignore it. Let me just say this: no amount of spell work can take this away. So if it's a thing where you're trying to pass it on to someone else to then try and sue that person, you'd be like, "Oh, you gave me this, that, and the third." No, boo boo. Check yourself. Check yourself. Game over. Somebody may be heartbroken. Sorry, see if you I'm mainly saying to these people that may be in some type of partnership where I don't know if it's a marriage and one of you or both of you is cheating, and you're not new to this, you're seasoned to this. So you've been reckless before, and it was only a matter of time before shit was gonna catch up to you. I'm also seeing that I don't know if it's there's someone whole things like sex parties. Is there like I don't know, you know, you get certain establishments that host these types of parties where you can come there as like you can even go there as a couple if you're single, you can still attend these things. And I don't know, have do what you want basically, like a free for all. So if someone takes your fancy and that other person agrees, you can do the deed. But what I'm not getting is just because someone looks good or they're head to toe in designer does not mean that their sexual organs are clean. There's a lot of that going. That's a lot of that going on. Mm. Somebody maybe like I don't know, Ekin or Econ. Someone's losing. Someone's mad that they're losing. I meant to say oozing and leaking. Or maybe you've caught something and you can't pass it off that it came from someone else. So maybe you did try that and try to blame someone else for something that you've been currently transmitting to God knows how many men and women. I don't want to say that CHILD. If you have, I don't know what to say about that, but yeah. So I don't know if some of you are in denial or you don't want to hear it. That doesn't make any sense. That's what's on the bottom anyway. It's like you cannot wish this thing away. I'm kind of getting both. It's an actual physical, sexually transmitted disease, and it's also a sexually transmitted demon. And let me tell you something, that's not good. And what I'm getting is this demon, this sexually transmitted demon, once they get their claws into individuals, they don't really escape it, if that makes any sense. They succumb, and that's not good. What else has been hidden, spirit, that the collective need to know about the situation in general? What about this sex shop? What is going on with this sex shop? Is it a sex shop as in sex shop as like sex shop as in paid services, or sex shop in the sense of sex parties? Insecure. Watching shit go down. Oh. So is this someone that knows they're the perpetrator of this, but where they've had so many frivolous, reckless encounters? Oh, so the people you've been messing with, they're also connected to people. So they could be in relationships and cheating. Oh no. That's disgusting. So you're hiding, watching the shit go down. That's just like saying you're waiting for that knock on your door. You're waiting for people to. I think the pieces have already been put together. What I'm saying, you're waiting for people to put the pieces where they're supposed to go, and the common denominator is one person. Wow, this must. Wow. So hold on a minute. So if you're married to someone, yeah, and then you're engaging in illicit behavior. So say for instance, two married couples and two of the spouses are cheating with each other. The ones that are cheating with each other, yeah, don't get it twisted. They're also cheating with other people. But then you don't know who the other people are cheating with. Oh shoot. Some of you are insecure, you're depressed about it. Yeah, wow, that doesn't surprise me. It's like, well, you've worked so hard to build up this fabricated persona of yourself. Mm-mm. Yeah, this shit is game over. This will finish you off, basically. So that's probably why you're refusing to say anything. You're gonna act as though you're an innocent victim, and really you're the perpetrator. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Either somebody's in the police force, someone's, yeah, you're expecting to get locked up because what you've done, that's premeditated. And depending on what kind of disease it is, it could be seen as attempted murder. Let's just be for real. I just said, ooh, collective, the gift you can't get rid of. Oh no. Wow. So it's either the police are coming to, they know who you are already. And I'm not sure why you're not in jail yet. It's either you have some type of dealings with the authorities, or you have some type of connection in the sense of somebody in your family might be. Can you hear the sirens ringing? Oh my days! Somebody in your family might be in the force, or you've been paying for protection. Definitely, you've been paying for protection. Oh, okay, cool. We all know that the police are only really there to enforce certain things. The only thing that they're protecting is the people holding certain high positions. Let's just say that GOV officials. So, in order for you to get some type of protection, you have to fall under this umbrella, or you're just a paid flying flunky, or you're some type of informant. Do you understand? Because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so you may have been expecting some type of new beginning from what he was doing. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. This is. Oh, there it is. So let me see if I can stretch with my neck. Oh, my slipper's gonna. Ah, there we go. Yeah. So maybe someone's out here giving out fake apologies. And flowers. You know something? There are some things in life that apology just won't cut it. Or even flowers. Spirit, let me get some more, but I need to know about this sex shop. Sorry guys, I need to get to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna, what's the tea? What's the tea with this sex shop? We gotta know. Oh, we gotta know. What is with this sex shop, Spirit? Yeah, I need to get this out. What is with this sex shop? And game over. What is it about this sex shop and game over? Is it game over to their antics? Clearly, their people ain't shit. What is with this game over and. Oh. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. You got running people. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. These are people with big egos. Exactly what I said, isn't it? So hold on a minute. Is there a group? Hold on a minute. Is there a group of people? Don't tell me there's some type of group chat or app or website that you can go on if this is the kind of shit you do. So you've got a relationship, but you've got like a secret third party or multiple third parties. So you gather together in one specific place. You all come to one specific place to meet up and just gangbang. And that is the oath that you've taken. This is why you hate us. I understand now because we will expose this shit. We'll pull this shit out the bag. Yeah. So this has been going for far too long. So maybe these people, if anything happened before where someone caught some type of STD, there was either some type of lie about it or it's brushed under the carpet. Maybe did some of you people even get the medication for, say, for your spouse that you didn't want to tell, and you were secretly putting it in their food, and they're making excuses for not be intimate? Like, would you really go that far to avoid letting the other person know you can't keep your private parts in your pants, basically? Oh no. Yeah. Of course, it would have to be the true happiness haters. Of course. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Look at that. These people are groupies. Yeah, these are people that probably, yeah. This is who these people really are at their core, groupies. Somebody just tried to make you a groupie. So they're not who they say they are. Definitely not. This could be someone that either you rejected or they could have rejected you. You know why you rejected them? Because you know. You know exactly who they are. People seem to think that because you don't actually speak out and say, oh, I know XYZ about you, or I've seen XYZ about you, they just think that you don't know. Like, oh, you was interested in me before, but not interested in me now. Yeah, the interest went the minute you really saw who you truly are. Make it make sense. Mind the business that pays you, karmics. Or covert demonic family members. You want to be focused on getting rid of them STDs. We're not the sacrifice so that you can get healthy. No, boo boo. These are people that want to hook themselves onto you. Fake flexing. We all know people like that, don't we? They like to fake flex. Probably with other people's money. Oh. And offer it in the reverse. Look at that. Well, I said that as well. I already said this. So I'm getting that someone is creeping, taking some type of screenshot to use as leverage to make some type of offer. What I'm getting is offers in the reverse. So either these people made an offer to someone else and they rejected it, or they made an offer to them entities and they rejected it, or they know that you're going to reject their offer. Oh, stop it. You seen that fly, yeah? Dirt digging in reverse. Oh. Did I just say, yeah, that they're trying to where whatever false narrative they've been spreading, yeah, they're now trying to dig up information to validate the bullshit. I'm still not gonna. These people ain't shit. Looking like a hot mess. Oh, collect. Can you see where that landed? Look at that. Landed on my leg. Okay. And it's in the upright. So it's like they're trying to dig dirt. It's in the reapers. They ain't finding shit. And they know they can't make up shit because, you know, anything they make up and lie about, do you understand? Will be counteracted. They're trying to come up with some type of bully tactic or angle to threaten you into some type of submission or threaten you into backing down. Or for some of you, maybe some of these people are trying to threaten you into being with them. Putrid. If that's what you're going for, collective, I'm so sorry. I really am. I want my neighbor to go through that. What did I say to you? I was spot on the money. They're mad because you're uninterested. Yeah, look at that. They want to bully you, and force themselves into your life. No. Oh shit. Yeah, told you. It's collective, you're living rent free in people's minds because they see your glow up. You're glowing up loud and proud. That's funny. He's like, why is the truth so quiet, but yet the disrespect was super loud? The disrespect, the false narratives, the lies, the slander, the false allegations, that was loud and proud. Funny that, isn't it? Karmic friends. The plot thickens. Yes. Some of you have karmic friends that are stalking you. Excuse me, you don't want to get me started on that one. Yeah. These are people that are fishing around in your comment section. I guarantee you, this is how hard they're stalking you. They spend a whole 12 hours seeing who interacts with you, seeing who messages you. And then once they see that interaction, they're probably then going to whoever that person is, messaging them, and then probably trying to like tear you down and slander your name to that person. So that they stop communicating or supporting you. Literally. It's so sad. You're making it like the collective is a threat, and that's exactly the behavior you've been displaying. This is like a scarcity tactic. It's like you wanted the collective to question their self-worth so that they would lower their standards and accept toxic behavior, cheating, and STDs. Where do you do that? Mad because we see what they're up to. We're not going for it. So this gives me like literal covert targeting. Whilst the collective is reflecting, doing what they need to do. Yeah. These are people that either wanted you in this energy or that's what they portray, when really they've been displaying all the signs of people that do this. Yeah. These are people that want you to feel bad for their bad karma. That's got nothing to do with us. That's self-inflicted. Literally self-inflicted. Told you. That was on the bottom of the deck and it just came out. So, yeah, you got some stalkers out here talking shit. Yeah, look at that. No facts. Confirmation. So maybe they said that you run some type of sex shop and really it's come out that it's them. Yeah, I told you. Didn't I say that the universe will keep making the same things repeat in your life until you either get the lesson, do the right thing, do you understand, and grow from it? These people don't want to go. That's on them. Yeah. So they're being haunted by it. But I don't think they'll ever admit it though. They're too far in their ego. Yeah, I bet that's what they do when they're by themselves, just cry. Yeah. These are people that cared more about clout. Yeah. They try to get a viral moment over your humiliation. Happiness hater again. See, I told you. What did I say to you? Same shit, different day. They repeat the same cycles. So that's like saying, so some of these people are actually married for money in the sense of they wanted to be tied to certain individuals' bloodline because of their ancestral wealth. They didn't marry for love. Literally, their marriage was a business deal. Until one of them pops up demised and the other one cashes in on their life insurance. That's the in thing nowadays. So if part of you is out here, that tells me these are people that made you cry relentlessly. Or you may have been crying over a particular incident or a particular person and they found it funny. Now it's them in the hot seat. They don't like it much. Now they see you as a jackpot. Yeah, because they couldn't tarnish you with their bad habits. It's like, because they choose to stay down in the gutter, it's like they're comfortable with being dirty down in the gutter. And they're trying to bully you into being comfortable with that too. Never gonna happen. Look at that. An obsessed lover. It kind of screams demonic, actually. Make sure there's not another card. He just starts drama. Stirs the pot always in the middle. I was hoping that they can like sit in the shadows and watch from the sidelines, watch shit go down. Acting like they wasn't implemented in whatever shit's going down. Not realizing they're at the forefront of it. Some of the other catalysts for all of this. I told you this was on the bottom of the deck and I was coming right to the top. Thank you. So, not trying to be funny, collective. I can guarantee you that these are people that have been doing this. Yeah, now they want to kiss your ass. So be mindful of people are being extra nice to you. What I'm saying is, people have been spiking people, poisoning people, and because you may have had trust in them, it just made it easier for them to do it. So just think about back to any times where you might have been around certain individuals' homes and you ate something or they gave you a beverage. And then not long after that, you started to feel unwell. You know? Your mind will go back to these incidents. Yeah. They did this to line you up to take a dirty offer. So they want to do something to control your mind. Now they're out of burning evidence. Burning evidence does not change the facts. Burning evidence does not change the truth. In their feelings in reverse. I noticed there's a... So this is somebody that, whether it's man or woman, that will get upset over the smallest thing. And instead of acting like an adult, they will act like a pathetic, lustless child. Because clearly that what it must be, because there's a Durex on the packet. So that means we must go out and sleep with other people as a way of dealing with their emotions. That's so pathetic. Drugs and alcohol are down to you because, yeah, they're mad because you show emotional intelligence. Or they didn't realize you had emotional intelligence. What I'm saying is, listen, they could get you to try something for the first time. Oh, don't worry, it'll be a laugh. Or they could be actually spiking you with these things, hoping that you let your guard down, or they can trick you into doing something that you wouldn't normally do. Do you understand? In the right frame of mind. Disgusting. People that do that, you need to be under the jail. Take it from me, I know someone's done that to me before. And now they're suffering for it. Burning evidence and sexual protection. It could be maybe if you have had any encounters, you use the right protection. Burning evidence again. Maybe someone's, I don't know, drowned up some type of evidence. It wouldn't really be evidence, it'd be falsified evidence, isn't it? To make it look like something else. Which can be easily proven anyway. Yeah, it can be easily proven. Without a shadow of a doubt. And I guarantee this is about the spirit you offer. Oh, damn, it's a copycat. So it's more than likely someone you know. Don't get me wrong, it could be people you don't know. Again, this is twice. Confirmation. I just say the gift that keeps on giving. It could be either you think these people ain't shit or these people said this about you. But now people are seeing you're the goat. So whatever they're doing, they're wasting their time. Yeah, these are people that are clearly holding grudges. And I swear to the collective, I said this to you like about, when did I say this? I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. People are being kicked to the curb, yes, but there are also people that, yeah, these are people that are toxic. These are people that look like what they've been doing. So depending on what's going on with their appearance or their physicality, that's a telltale sign. They look like what they've been doing. And as I said that, a couple of people jumped off. Yeah. These are people that are still trying to run with some old narrative. Yeah, someone's hot. Someone's mad. Somebody's real mad. Oh, I have to put this now. It's a bit loud, isn't it? No, these ones are better. Oh, this is the holy grail of fans. I kid you not. The holy grail. I wonder if I could put it in my TikTok shop. Yeah, but do you know what, guys? If you ain't got one of these, get one of these. And you're gonna think I'm probably a bit of a loony, but I've got like four. I got four. I got this one that I bought from the shop, yeah, and this one I bought from the shop. But these are imitations because this is the real one. And you can tell by the difference. Look at this. You can tell by the difference. Look at the difference. Which one's fake and which one's real? Like this has, oh yeah, yeah. These ones ain't reputable. Look at that. This one's got like information on it, and so is this one. Yeah. These two haven't. These two haven't. Look, there's nothing else on there. I only bought this one because it's in like a little stand, and they don't last no time either. Whereas these two, this lasts the whole night, literally. They last the whole night. And this one I bought more for just like, look at that. And it actually blows cold air, where these don't blow cold air. No, they don't. Look. 50, 150, 199. You can see it burn, yeah. I like it though. Like if you want something neat for like, that's not bulky, then yeah. But there's someone's hot. Someone's how can I say? You know, you get some people that are always trying to talk about somebody. I'm literally seeing people saying like, oh, you've been saying that for the last 10, 15 years, da 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 da. Or for a lot of you, some people have gone and done looking themselves or done digging themselves and actually got the truth for themselves instead of trying to seek second-hand information. Expecting in the, oh damn. So did these people expect to get some type of new beginning or come up from what they was doing? I got bad news for you. You probably know it too. Yeah. So if you can go back to a time where you might have caught somebody with lipstick on their clothes or lipstick on in somewhere in your dwelling, confirmation. Yeah, this is some. Woo! Either they're trying to move because of this dirty offer, or they try to get you to take a dirty offer so that they could get some type of move or stop you from moving, possibly. These two came out together. Literally together. Yeah. Yeah, collective. This is how you're viewed. Funny that. You know I'm getting this way. You know you used to get, I know some, well, this used to be said to me when I was growing up. Oh, you're never going to amount to nothing. You're never going to go anywhere. This, that, and the third. You're useless. Yeah. If anybody remembers having that said to them as a child, yeah, it was meant to set you back. And that's cruel. Now they have to eat. Yeah, look at that bugaboo. these people, that's what they are, they're bugaboos. Mm-hmm. For some of you, they may have viewed you as trash, but they're truly the trash because look what they're indulging in when you think about it. Anybody that wants to go after your leftovers or even come in between your partnerships, yeah, you trash. So many people are watching because you've already realized when your energy was being siphoned at a certain age, you played a massive role. And they're probably watching you too because you've removed them from all access. No arguments, no going back and forth, zero explanation. Just when they showed you those signs, you departed gracefully. And they're mad because I'm wondering, when are you going to expose who they are? And it's funny because when you think about it, you see this in generations. I don't know why this is, where there's always one. There's always the one that is a sport brat that feel like they're entitled to everything that doesn't belong to them. And they will stop at nothing until they obtain whatever it is that they're desiring. Even if it's off limits to them and forbidden fruit for them. Mm-mm. So you know who these people are. And they're just waiting for you to call them out. Look at that. We know, we know, and you know, we know, oh, you know, we know, oh, we know, we know. I mean, we don't care really, because we don't care. Yeah. So this tells me, this is the, do you know what this is telling me? Every card that's coming out is literally confirming all the dirty shit they've been doing to my collective. Literally. Because all that you've been doing has now returned back to you. Do you understand? And guess what? It's funny because do you know what springs to mind? They can dish it out, but they can't actually take it for themselves. So it's all right for them to sit there and watch with their popcorn and see amusement in watching your pain and suffering. But now it's on their back. Oh, they want pity party. They want sympathy. Okay. The sympathy you'll get from my lips is you'll get through it. Don't you worry. And that's it. If that. Do you know what I mean? Some of you won't get that. All we're gonna get is self-inflicted. It'll beep. Yeah, but same thing I told you. Someone's been caught cheating in their marriage. Oh, damn. So for one of these parties, it might have been, not might have been, it probably was, isn't it? But it wasn't a marriage built on sturdy or strong foundations because they both wasn't equally yoked clearly. One just seen someone else as a come up, whilst the other one married as like a business deal. That was it. So imagine when the other party realizes that that's how you viewed them, but you took an oath in front of the divine. You took an oath to honor through sickness and in health. But I was the total opposite for someone, for a lot of these people. And that's caused this divorce. Maybe this person had enough of being brought home STDs. And I even took, oh, some even children out of wedlock. Oh no, yeah. Told ya. She's been going to people to say like, yes, this person stole my life. Put a spell on them. Or you can go in there and impersonate other people trying to get information. Yeah, told you. They mad because you shine. And I say that's why they want to put your lights out and dampen your light or dim your light, sorry. Yeah, I told you. You see those multiple fake accounts you're gonna have? But yet they want to follow you, but yet they don't engage with your content. They don't post, they don't like, they don't share, they don't do nothing but sit and stalk and mock. This could still be a man because listen, Say it like it is. Men can be bitches too. This is people that thought that what they were doing to other people's lives was like one big party. Well, that's how they viewed their life as one big party. Yeah, someone. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Some of you may have in the silence. Some of you may have traveled to do some type of or to get some type of divination procedure done. If you're trying to target someone's movement in the sense of however they travel, whether that be car, motorbike, public transport, you probably did some type of spell work to cause them to have some type of accident or demise. So just know when an accident occurs, you know what that is. Straight to the point. That's exactly what that is. Somebody traveled, took a flight, probably to pay for some type of magic. Not good. I just said return to sender. Literally. Return to sender. Karmic should have known. But. You can never fuck with me. But. We are chosen ones. Hey. Return to sender. Ooh. I know it's something's keep. Ooh. Not that one. Somebody keeping a promise, but something's about to blow up for somebody, or it already has. No, that's cool now. That's better. That was loud, didn't it? I love it. I love it. I love it. So, do you know what this gives me? I think you're only really engaging with individuals that actually keep their word, that are of honor. I don't just say it, they portray it in their actions. Do you understand? Yeah. Someone's going bankrupt, whatever you've been doing out here. Whatever fraudulent activity that you've been doing against the collective. Oh shit. Told you. Either this is what's happening for someone else, maybe this is what they did to you. I don't understand why. Someone did not heed caution. Do you know I'm laughing? This is people, yeah, they know they effed up. I don't even need to say those swear words, but they know they did. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, this one was out already and I picked up by accident. Outdated. It's kind of people that actually want to... Oh, this is kind of on the fence. This is something that was trying to keep you a secret, or we're trying to keep a secret from you. And the sirens again. And it's kind of like, not so much on the fence, like it wanted to flip in a reverse. And this could even be like family that tried to keep who you truly are a secret. Yeah. These are people that probably act as though they hate you, but they don't really hate nothing about you. It's just people like to project out. Yeah, see, they're a copycat again. And some of you know who these people are, or you know who the main characters are. Not the ones that they recruited, not necessarily. Do you understand? This could be people that you seen that fly, didn't you? I wasn't shuffling it that hard. Yeah. This could be people that you kicked to the curb, or they try to portray that you was kicked to the curb, and that was all a plot to cover up their true crimes. Or they had to do that because they knew you was going to ask certain questions. Literally. Yeah, these people are broke. Ain't it funny how people are quick to spend money that they never earned, quicker than what they would have, like, if they did do the work themselves and what money they do earn, they hoard it. But yet though, what they don't earn or what they've stolen from others, how they squander it. They go for it like a running tap. Yeah, broadcasters came out again. And I'm not just getting physically, I'm getting these people that are broke spiritually. That just assume that the silent moves done under the guise of darkness would suffice because it did in the past properly. Yeah, this is weird. How can you be into someone but yet you're trying to bully them? Or they could be trying to bully you because of the light you carry within you. So people that are into you, obviously these comic individuals, they don't like that. So that's probably why they're bullying you even more, because they're jealous. Literally jealous. Yeah. They big man. I know there's big man the way the cars was flying. Literally. So I was sat in my live watching and seething at or foaming. I just heard foaming at the mouth. Yeah, on these little fake accounts. Foaming at the mouth. Relax until you have a cardiac. Yeah. So you're trying to get under our skin in it. You want us triggered. But the only person who's displaying that type of energy is you. Yeah. You didn't heed caution. These people like did not heed caution for whatever reason. Oh shit. Oh. Uh-huh. Somebody may have been caught in some type of investigation. That's probably why these guys are out here trying to burn evidence. Because you failed to heed some type of caution. It's literally like if you say to someone, oh, do not, I'm getting this. If because the authorities maybe turning a blind eye because they're being paid to turn a blind eye, there's gonna come a certain point where other organizations are gonna get involved and be like, you need to do something. You cannot continue to ignore shit like that. Otherwise, it's gonna fall back on the constabulary. Rightfully so. But these people still persisted, just assuming because they're angry that they'd always be protected. They always had that covering from the local authority. Yeah. Oh shit. This is a hater that spends their time. Yeah. This is how they have their illicit menage a trois, by renting rooms. So it's either you're picking out these backstreet hotels with not much CCTV, or you're just doing it blatantly. But either way, there's going to be evidence of this. Yeah. There's evidence of this. Oh, shit. Oh. So are they envious because you tossed away their trashy energy? Or you rebuked it, rejected it, whatever the case may be. But I kind of sense that these situationships that these people have, there's always a common denominator. So that's just like saying that this is why you like toxic behavior. Because if you get in bed with the lowest of the lowest, but yet though you're like a pillar of the community, say, if these people ever spoke up because of the situation, how they're viewed, no one's not going to believe them. That's what I get from that. But the fact of the matter is, there's evidence. There's no escaping that. You can't refute that. Some people probably will. Do you understand? But you can't refute that. Evidence is evidence. And that's why you're envious. It's funny how some people were the ones like when they knew you was experiencing certain things, oh, just get over it. But now they're experiencing a texture or sprinkle of it. They're distraught. They keep talking about it. And because your ears start burning. Or if they're like evil eyeing or speaking foul about you, you'll feel it. You'll sense it. Do you understand? But yet, if you was to ask them, they'd categorically deny it. These are people that put on a really good show. I bet you did. Hi! Yeah, your bankrupt ass. These people that are fueled by envy. Oh, they're mad. So you're mad that we can just move on. We made a conscious decision and a conscious choice. I made ourselves the priority. And that's why you're mad? But I thought you was right where you wanted to be. I thought you was with who you always wanted to be with. Funny that. But you're out here envying the collective. Make it make sense. But at the same time, you're probably there slandering and saying, oh, shoot, they ain't weird, you ain't got that. Listen, what we have, you can't pay for. So that alone confirms that you people are weak and cheap. You don't want to hear it. I kind of sense that people would much rather, they actually love it. They actually love when people tell lies and speak vilely on your name or your character. But then anyone stands forward and speaks truth, they want to question it and pick it apart. Make it make sense. I find that quite interesting. So I don't know if these people are trying to send you like sexual energy. It doesn't work. For some of you, your how can I put it? Your sexual energy is like out of this world. Literally, like it's from a different realm. That's what they want to say, but they're not going to. It's funny how they use the broken and misfortunate to validate themselves when they should be validating themselves. But yet, there anybody that will tell them, tell it like it is? Yeah, they're not like that. Then you're not bending to their will. These are people that hate that you love yourself. That's madness. Oh, told you. These are people that probably could be making phone calls, pretending to be you, committing fraud. Yeah, there's no getting away from that. Oh shit. Maybe they didn't see you as a gift, or they're pretending that they have a gift, which is probably just copycat. So whether you committed fraud over the phone, it leads back to you for some type of gift, or pretending that you were a gift. Maybe because you wanted to be some type of celebrity, but the celebrity of what with zero talents? Make it make sense. You can't copy someone else's talent. It doesn't work like that. You know, unless you're giving something up. Mm-hmm. See, there's no getting. Ooh, look at that. Road and boat. So, was you trying to commit fraud, impersonating someone else, or commit fraud pretending to be some type of celebrity? But justice is being served. So if you try to frame somebody or set someone up, yeah, they know. They know. There's no escape for you. Your roads are blocked. So if you was hoping to sail them off into the sunset, no, I didn't get that. Or you're mad that the collective roads are open and they're sailing off into the sunset. So we're sailing off into cooler waters or calmer waters, is what I want to say. And you're mad because you're stuck in the same timeline, same cycle, same energy that you try to put a collective in. Weird. But hey, yeah. These are people that are either from your neighborhood or they've moved into the same neighborhood as you. That's where the stalking comes in. Yeah, these people have been having meetings about you. Okay. So I'm getting, maybe they was trying to mind control you. They wanted you to marry someone that would ultimately be your demise. That's what I'm getting. But you kind of see that from a mile off, or you felt it. But you put it this way: whatever revelation you was given may have come to you in a host of ways, shapes, and forms. That's nothing to do with anybody else. It's nobody else's business but yours in the divines. Period. So it's open to cause you some type of mind control in the hope that you would get someone wanted to like bind themselves to you. And that's what that is, isn't it? That's like a contract. Or possibly someone may have put you in a false contract. That they're having meetings about. Possibly. It's issue like you can only really be mind controlled if you're vibrating at a seriously low frequency. Because then they literally like implant thoughts into your mind and make you think, or you're just gonna assume that it's you thinking and feeling that. Oh no. I think that's more along the lines of is it MK Ultra? Even by the foods you eat, places you frequent, even for your own devices, they can do that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. These are people that are acting out of their ego. Literally like egomaniacs, we call them. What offered shit. Mm-mm. So some people that are already imprisoned spiritually is what I'm getting. And it's only a matter of time before it comes down to the physical. So it's burning them up. So what does that mean? Does that mean like when so if they're living this on this realm, then it's a energetic thing. Or some of you may be like you're in hell already. So you're on fire. Because you have this, or a few of you have this secret perversion. And it's really funny because people always like to deflect and project onto somebody who they truly are. So when they want to call you this and call you that, that's truly who they are. I find that amusing. That's truly who they are. Maybe some of you are speaking up on this, on these secret perversions, like from like your childhood experiences is, and that's why they've been trying to silence you. Sad but true. Vile but true, even. Yeah. Is jealousy considered like a crime of passion? I'm not sure. Is it? Does anyone know? Is jealousy considered like a crime of passion? Yeah. These people are in deep regret for what they did. You see that? Not every doesn't resonate yet. This is why they will never face you. The closest they get is stalking you from fake pages. But they want to pretend and act as though they still have some type of communication with you. When that's just a big lie. They're probably out of screenshotting you. And what's that thing where you can change people's photos around or put some, or like I think is it CapCut? Where I see like this lady could add another image onto her photo to make it look as though she was like happily married. This is what I bet these people are doing. They're photoshopping pictures. They're photoshopping pictures. And mad that you're. Did I hit the nail on the head? I know I did. I know. Yeah, these are people that oh shit, they cannot run away from their crimes collective. Accident in the reverse. You know that card that said something was going to be explosive, yeah? Did you know there's a card over there, a card went under the table, a card went over there. Exactly, just went. Phew. That's what I mean by projection. Runaway is in the reverse. So this is things that you can't run from. Runaway is in the reverse, yeah? Oh, maybe there's some type of conspiracy out there where they try to do some type of bodily harm is what I want to gather. Because accident is in the reverse, so it doesn't have to be a car wreck, but it could be something as bad as a car wreck. Hold on, I'm gonna get one more card. Hold on. Look at that. Egotism again, confirmation, isn't it? These people now may feel deserted without your energy, or they feel desolate, whether they're doing that off their own accord or people that they was working with have this turn their backs kind of thing. Landfill in the reverse. It's like they want to try and undo all this mess that they've done. You can't. Or did somebody try and go back to an old timeline to alter it to give them some type of chance in this timeline? It doesn't work. So clearly these are people that like to believe that they can dictate someone's life imprint or impact. I don't know why strangulation on the bottom. Maybe these are people that try to strangle you. Or maybe somebody, oh shit, I hope no one's not going to try and attempt to do this to themselves. Out of regret and fear of the judgment you're receiving, God ain't going to allow it. So, oh shit. Collective, what can I, do you know what? This is like, a lot of people have been doing this, whether it's your own, how can I say, bloodline that you grew up around. That I won't actually call them family because he's never been that, so I will never give them that status at all. Is what it is. Who don't like it, tough. Again, it's literally like it's going back to the same instance, having affairs out of jealousy. Make it make sense. Probably people from the neighborhood. So that's like saying, you know, you're speaking with someone's partner, so you would see them, or if you did or didn't, or you rarely seen you as being fake. Or you would avoid seeing them because it's written all over your face. When I said to you, they look like what they've been doing. Do you understand? That's a telltale sign. These are people that may indulge in, I have no idea what tantric sex is. Is that sex without the touching? Where it's all done from like, is it telepathy? Is it? I'm not sure. What is tantric sex? I've never heard of this shit before, so I'm just asking. It's on the bottom of the pile anyway, so I thought I'd ask. Yeah, these are people that, ooh, they're in debt. That's probably why they did the shit they did. To cover some type of debt. So all they did is get themselves in more debt. Yeah, stop it. So, shit, look at that. Maybe somebody lives by the beach. Or maybe someone was hoping that they could commit this fraud for greed. That's the common denominator, is people's greed. To like go and heal on the beach somewhere. Possibly. Or maybe there is somewhere on the beach that's probably a secret or some like hidden location that is maybe hoping to go to. Excuse me, that's gonna happen now. Excuse me. Spouse and partner again. So whether they're married couples or in long-term relationships, there's some type of relationship contract there. Because I do know, like, if you're partnered up with somebody, even if you don't get married, I'm quite sure that after so many years, to like the government, you're declared as like, is it lawful husband and wife or some madness like that? It's like an automatic thing. making me sick. Yeah. Yeah. And it's in the upright. That could mean you escaped death, or as in death, it's mean that there's been a death to the old version of you. I'd more go with that way. Then there being like an actual death, because I don't like that. I know we all got to die sometimes, but when your time is your time. These people that's out here picking and choosing, like they're selecting spots on a monopoly board. What are we gonna take down next? All for some money? Oh no, boo boo. Oh no, no, no. I hope the devil's running you ragged, actually. And that's just being nice. These are people that may be having to stay in hotels and motels because they've lost some type of housing or home situation. Strangulation's out again. Or maybe you was told that someone met their demise at some type of ligature incident. Maybe someone did this to somebody and they've been caught for doing it. Could be. Or as well as with legal proceedings with strangulation. Literally. Unless collective, they try to put in a claim that this is how you met your fate, and then drummed up all the fake documents, forged documents to validify these claims, and you've been caught. And again, crime of passion. Do you know what? Jealousy and envy to this magnitude collective should come under mental illness. Seriously, it should come under mental illness, sorry. Again, look at that. So they may have been doing this since your childhood, maybe to other people, and then when you got to a certain age, it was then your turn. But they did this with some type of debt. Look at that. Accomplice, partner in crime, caregiver. Or they could go around targeting like the older family members that are like not in the brilliant health, but pretending like, oh, I've come to help you and give you some type of care. Or really, you've just come to send me to my demise, give me an untimely death, basically. Or this is something that you observed. Maybe you've spoken as a child, yeah. So whatever it was collected, they tried to make it look like a natural disaster. So if they forced that upon somebody, it was always made to look like that person did it off their own back, and it wasn't. Kind of like what's happening in the United States now. You understand? That's what I get. The kind of same thing that's happening in the United States. Shit. So these are damn fake death. Told you. Oh shit, homicide. So exactly. So when you make things look like, oh, you did it yourself with your own back, it was fake. So this, oh shit, it could be a lot of people who may have pretended like they wanted to date, or maybe this is how they're finding their victims. And dismemberment, I'm getting like they were trying to find the easiest way or the most impactful way to tear you apart piece by piece by sending in people to date you under false pretenses. Maybe back then, for whatever reasons, your intuition was blocked. So that you couldn't see that these people were serial killers. You got homicide, fake death, crimes of passion. So if this has been done to multiple people in the neighborhood, this is a global thing. And this is what I'm thinking to myself: do they have not all of them could have like a physical meeting? What I'm saying is that people that don't live close, they could be having like online meetings. Does that make any sense? Or some type of group chat. Can you do like a group video call? I'm not sure if you can do that, but that's what I'm getting. Wow. So what I'm getting is that means that if they've been trying to do this to you since you was a child, yeah, multiple attempts. It's only because of your faith why certain things was revealed to you. So literally like you've got away in the nick of time. Whether it be you stayed away from certain people or you separate yourself from certain people. You don't chase what's not meant for you. This is nuts. And there's no excuse for this amount of untimely deaths. But I think them by seeing it as a crime of passion is their way of like evading the fact that it was premeditated and carried out. Period. What can I say? What more can I say? So whatever it was, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially if I don't know, you allow these people to make you hot drinks, so you ate around these people. If you worked around them, you like your lunch may have been in close proximity to these people, so they may have tried to tamper with your shit. Whether I don't know, you might have gone to the bathroom or just taken a private call, or they sent you out of sight deliberately to get you to leave the immediate vicinity so that they could plant their shit or tamper with your shit. Plain and simple. Again, you're gonna think back to times where certain things happen to you. I know what you're gonna think. You're gonna think to yourself, why would that person want to do that to me? People are like this. It's no good looking on the outside or how nice they present. How they move is how they move. They may be able to trick your mind with lies and acting like they're innocent and they're harmless. But your gut will always tell you. And I know that a lot of these people that aren't here probably had that same gut intuition and they ignored it. That's really sad. Especially when you people hide amongst genuine people. You're able to, how can I say, mask your true energy because of other people's energy collectively. So you blend in very, very well and then you strike. And I believe that's what sealed your fate because at some point it may not have been like how can I say, it may not have been like worldly news, but to all these individuals that are not here, there is some type of connection that leads back to specific individuals. Nuts. Spirit, I want to know if this is like your bloodline or people in your community? Is this the bloodline or people in the community, Spirit? Yes or no? Shit. Is this people in the community? Yes or no? Oh, damn. Is it family members? Yes or no? Are family members involved in this? Yes or no? Yes, they are. Spirit, I'm asking, are they responsible for other deaths in the community? Are they responsible for other deaths in the community? Yes or no? Are they responsible for other deaths in the community? Yes or no? Yeah, they are. Did you see it almost like it wanted to spin around and then like it stopped and moved back and forward? Back and forward either way is yes. Circle is no. Shit. I mean, it's a funny one. Are some of these individuals in my life right now, Spirit? Yes or no? Are some of these people in my life right now? On my live stream right now? Yes or no? Of course you are. I want to know, are they on fake accounts? Yes or no? Of course you are. The plot thickens, I suppose. But anyway, you catch the drift there anyway. So when you've been getting like random friend requests, that's a sign. Don't get me wrong, friend requests, but I don't mean like that. What I mean is like the fact that why would someone go to all that extent to make a fake account, put all these things on a fake account to make you look real, but you don't ever see them doing any type of um live. You don't actually see them. It's like when people post videos, they're all over the place. It's funny how these weird contacts that have been friend requesting you, how they've got all these videos, but you've never seen one of these videos come on your timeline. Funny that. There's always something that's like a telltale giveaway. Especially when they have zero interaction. Or they're trying their hardest to pretend to be somebody else. Try and confuse you or throw you off. In the hopes that we will take the bait. Weird that. What lies beneath? Yeah, caught. That's what lies beneath. You are caught. You are caught. You are caught. How sad. And the ones that are actively using children. Yeah. as a shield. It's disgusting. Yet they expect to live a happy and bountiful life or just go back to normal. No, them days is over. And those of you that are in the places like the hospitals, like you've got these people in specific places deliberately for this reason, especially hospitals. So what lies beneath has been pulling out edges. Hilarious. Right. And it just said I'm only going to be here for like an hour. I know it's been more than that. Damn. Yeah, I landed on. Wow. Or some of these people have been turned to hard substances to deal with the ramifications of what we've done and what's to come, what's going to happen to them. Sadly true. Excuse me. Let's put away what's the tea. As long as it wasn't my... Oh shit, did my fan just fall? Oh no, it didn't. As long as it wasn't my fan. I don't want it to break. I love little gadgets. And those other ones, I won't bother buying them because they look good on TikTok. They're rubbish. I honestly tell you now, where is it? Let me see if I can see it. Where is he? Yeah. He is rubbish. Can you see that there? Rubbish. You see look how the advert? You see on the advert? It's false advertising. Oh shit. On the advert, yeah? On the advert, notice like the air is blowing out. See, that's lies. It's lies. I tried it. Put water and ice in there. It doesn't come out like a jet. That's a lie. It is because of that. So they must have had a fan behind it to make it look as though the mist bit was coming out towards you, like within like 5 to 6 feet. Nah, it doesn't. Not the way they made out like it works. It doesn't work like that at all. That's a lie. Oh yeah, I forgot the belt for it as well. Yeah, so if you're thinking of buying one, don't buy one. I can't remember who what brand is this one? Oh, it's called a humidifying fan. Guys. turbine hurricane. That's the big, listen, this one is more powerful than this one. Okay? Liberties. Yes, so don't fall for it, guys, because I didn't say fall for it what it was. You know, like how you would get recommendations, and they will say things like, "Oh, if you buy this," they think that by offering you like a couple of pounds off, like you're really gonna give a damn. Do that out. Don't get my blood rising. Because the more you try and sell someone something for sale, you can get extra vouchers off. That just tells me, yeah, that 9 times out of 10, the product is not going to work to how it's specified on the ads. They need to start getting done for false advertising. This is liberties, collective liberties. Definitely liberties. Thank you for the couple little shares I did get as well. Appreciate that. But yeah, some people are really going for it. But at the same time, they kind of, how can I say, they hate the fact that it has no effect or it hasn't impacted your daily life. And it's like the more you're not bothered, is the more angry and frustrated they get. Now, if you think about it, it's the exact same things that they would say about other people. Imagine that when you're growing up and you remember hearing certain things said, like, make sure you stay away from that person, like making them out to be like you're not safe to be in their company. Lo and behold, years later, when you're an adult, you've come to the realization that the same people saying this, it was them you needed to be wary of, not the people they were speaking on. The reason why they don't want you to speak to the people that it was warning you about, of course, they're going to tell you exactly what was done to them. And it's funny how we're older now, and the same shit we've seen them do to others, they didn't need to tell us that, because then it became our turn to experience exactly that same thing, putting up people for sacrifice so that you can have a come up or you can have a little bit extra money. Disgusting. So yeah, you want to hide, you can never look me in the face. Not while I'm breathing there. The closer you're going to get is what you're doing now. Spying on fake accounts, that's the closest you're going to get. But your demise is inevitable. And that's when the real karma starts. Oh yeah, some of the ancestors are waiting for you to pass over. They're at the gate waiting for your ass. So you think you can gatekeep shit that never belonged to you, and pillage and pilferage and steal from people that actually need it. I hope you get the worst karma ever. In fact, I would have liked it more sooner, actually. Because it's true, innit? Some people get away with it for far too long. It's the enablers. The enablers, you chose willful ignorance, so I deem that you should be judged exactly the same as the same people that he was protecting. Oh yeah, it's only right. You can dish it out. Now it's your time to take it. Don't worry, you'll manage. Definitely, you'll manage. Why is my? I have no idea why. Oh, there it is. Yes, you'll manage.